Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We move on with more match action. And moving up in weight to the super heavyweight division. First of all, ladies and gents, I would like you to welcome this young man. He hails from Kazakhstan and is the reigning and defending WF champion of the world, Alizhan Muratov.
Alizhan Muratov coming out of that tunnel right there. This dude is impressive, you guys. Do not blink for the speed coming out of this Kazakhstan guy. He is amazing. Deep inside hook puller. It's going to be a big test of Kody Merritt to see if he can keep his wrist straight. 26 years of age, 5'11", 220 pounds, with 17-inch biceps and forearms. These guys are amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent hails from and is representing the United States of America. He is a multiple national and former world champion. Raise it up for the giant, Kody Spur Merritt!
Look at the mustache, ladies and gentlemen. Not everyone is capable of that. Super interested. This is my class, Derek. Kody Merritt has been an opponent of mine for the last 15 years. During my absence, he is in fact the left-handed super heavyweight dude. When it comes to North America, Kody Merritt, an absolute man-child, 48 years of age. All right, here we go, Derek. Let's talk about the size difference here. The big guy is supposed to win the match, right, Derek?
Yeah, that's definitely how it goes 100% of the time.
Derek, you were in fact bigger than every person you ever arm wrestled, so we do know that Muratov does have a chance here. And listen, if he is able at his weight to knock off the super heavyweight champs, then this guy definitely is going to have very little trouble in his weight class for the years to come.
This first round is going to tell us so much right here. Watch the speed of the Kazakhstan puller. Kody has to stay on top of it and has to stay quick if he wants to survive this match and keep his arm healthy for the later rounds. This is going to be quick, guys. Watch this.
Stop.
And you can see Alizhan very much taking over the center of the table, leaning a little towards Kody Merritt's side of the table. And I remember back in the day watching Kevin Bongard, he would reach over that side, start on his opponent's side of the table, and you think that that's an advantage for your opponent, but in fact, you can run out of room going over the back. Kody Merritt, an outside puller, high side pressure, definitely wants to start in the middle of the table and not on his side.
Oh, able to get that cup in, that wrist flexion in. Alizhan was able to cup him in the first ready go. So that tells a lot. But did Kody go at all, or did Alizhan initiate all that contact just now? So that might not mean everything, guys. Don't read too much into that. But this is an age-old matchup of a top roller versus an inside puller, a hook puller. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be all about speed. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but you guys understand what I mean. When Alizhan gets a hold of Kody, what's going to happen then?
Okay.
Or, ladies and gentlemen, you can read into what you just saw, which looked like an absolute dominant Muratov here in Istanbul.
Wow. I would say even Kody might have went first on that one. Alizhan's really trying to establish control and get that deep defensive hook. So I think his intention was actually to catch Kody a little bit lower in the pin pad, towards the pin pad, to establish that inside move there.
Take a look at the replay there. Just so much side pressure there from Muratov. What an absolute stud. Ladies and gentlemen, if Ingen Terzi and the East vs. West 7 continue like it has, this is the 5th match, 4 Americans on the card. All 4 Americans have yet to get even one round of a W. This could be the last time the Americans even make the trip over here, Derek.
East versus East, maybe the new title coming after this. No, I think there was some signs in there. I mean, Kody did slow him down a little bit before the pin pad. That has a little hope in there. Also, Kody was a little offensive in his top roll. He wasn't, meaning his left arm wasn't pulling towards his left shoulder. He put his left arm towards his right shoulder. He was being very offensive in his movement, which now allowed Alizhan to really sink in that hook. So I'd be looking for Kody to go a little more of a defensive style top roll, more of like a posting Vitaly Laletin straight backwards style. You guys think Kirgali Grabayev, guys like that, are really able to expose the fingers of inside pullers. So I want to see the angles Kody takes here. I want to see him improve on those angles and really attack Alizhan's fingers, his fingertips.
Yeah, it seems to be that the length and the wrist curl is just, it's not a clear lane to get that hand. I'm surprised that he is able to change the connection on Kody Merritt so convincingly and get to the arm. And then from what we saw in round one, there's really no comparison between the arms. If there's a positive connection, any wrist-to-wrist action, and Alizhan Muratov is definitely in control of this match.
Here we go. I see Kody trying to get that wrist flexion in, get Alizhan off the back of his hand. Let's see this ready go. This is going to tell us a lot right now. Does Kody have anything for Alizhan's wrist?
Ready, go!
Nice. It looked like Alizhan definitely had the strap there. He opted for the straps. His wrist looked like it was not going to hold up. He felt something he did not like there. And I think that means a lot for Kody Merritt.
Definitely a lot of positive things coming out of that round two start. Once again, out of the strap, allowing this young man to get a restart here in the straps. The connection will hopefully bring a little more purchase to the young man. However, Kody Merritt definitely not just laying down in this match.
And if you see the angle that Kody took, it was pretty much what I was saying. He started pulling back towards his left shoulder with his left hand, which really opened up, put Alizhan in a very uncomfortable situation. Alizhan holding on to the bottom of Cody's wrist. His bottom two fingers started to get exposed, so he opted for the straps. Now, can Kody recreate that in the straps with the connection? I don't know, but at least he found a lane that he felt comfortable in, and we'll see him try to recreate that right now in the straps.
Kody definitely has the strap side of the table, the buckle on the backhand of Alizhan. Here we go. Can he compromise the hand and wrist? The inside power. And the surge is absolutely amazing from the young Kazakhstan. That is one foul on Kody Spur Merritt. Kody Merritt's elbow coming off the back of the table, but I think as much as Kody was going back, Alizhan was coming forward, Derek. This is a dangerous left-handed arm wrestler here. Maybe one of the best in the entire world, regardless of weight class.
I wouldn't write Kody off, though. I mean, he did not get sucked into that hook of that match. Yeah, his elbow went off, but his hand was staying in an okay position. Let's see if Alizhan can get a hold of him and really use a lot of wrist flexion to reel Kody in.
Stop.
Going to a ref's grip. They can't seem to agree on a grip, so the ref is going to set one for them.
Kody definitely had a little height advantage there. You can see, and he was awful anxious. He's like, go ahead and start the match. I feel really good here. We'll see now. The referees take control there. Maybe they'll level up that height. Looks like Cody's a little bit higher at the present time. Let's see here. They're going to keep it just the way it is. This is the best thing that Kody Merritt could ask for when it comes to the setup here.
Ready, go!
Now you cheated.
This is not over, you guys. Kody Merritt is hanging in there. His pronation, his ability to take his thumb from the thumb facing up to the palm down position, that's called pronation, guys. That is holding up very well against Alizhan currently. I don't think he's out of this match yet. Not yet. Kody fighting deep.
No doubt. Definitely an uphill climb there for Kody Merritt. However, you can see how aggressive the young, from Kazakhstan, is that correct? The young Kazakhstan, super aggressive here. If you can change that connection just a little bit, so aggressive, he definitely has the ability to foul out. We are back in here. Looks like we're on the arm. Not a great place for Kody Merritt. And again, round two. Going to Alizhan Muratov, absolutely super impressive here in Istanbul.
The way he improved his positioning by moving his whole body forward and his shoulder forward, you see Alizhan doesn't get That was the second surge. After the first surge, it didn't open up. You see him get a lot tighter and then make that wrist-to-wrist connection, which really ended up opening up Cody's hand. Cody fighting a lot with his arm and his hand instead of improving his body positioning or his elbow position. Cody really putting everything into that posting, that hammer curling ability, and trying to take Alizhan's hand. Now, to me, this still isn't completely over. I mean, a lot of the matches you can tell right away, like, oh, this is done. But this one, I still think Cody has some options, especially forcing Alizhan to the straps, really exposing a little bit of Alizhan's wrist. I think Cody still has some options. I think he can make some moves here and maybe create something big.
Well, that just goes to show that you are the nicest guy in the world, Derek, and that you have a deep appreciation and love for Cody Merritt. Because listen, this thing is over, young man, okay? The young man sitting right there on your screen is a bad dude, okay? And that goes for any American. If you see that guy at home in bed with your wife, you tuck him in.
Okay, Neil.
No, I don't. I don't know last one.
So, yeah, I agree. I'm definitely pulling for my man Cody coming out of Utah, but I don't know. I see something in there. Maybe it won't mean anything. But I'm also hoping one of these Americans can get on the board here. We need to get a win. We need to start creating some momentum here on the North American side. But Cody's been in the game for a long time. He's no stranger to tough situations and to having to troubleshoot his problems and come up with an answer. So I think he's getting advice from Neil. Neil's definitely going to try to steer him right. Definitely the top end coach. Neil knows way more than Travis ever would. So I'm really excited to see what he's teaching Cody here.
Neil just told Cody that the ribeyes at the restaurant downstairs are overrated. Okay, that has nothing to do with arm wrestling there. All right, here we go, Derek. Round 3. Listen, before long, if the Americans keep going down, they're going to replace us as the commentators as well. They're going to hire the whole East team.
Yes, don't move. Wrist. Don't move.
Right.
Don't move.
So this could also help if Cody can expose the wrist outside of the straps. This can help him a lot inside the straps. But I think Alizhan is going to be going for the pin. I don't think he's going for the straps intentionally right now. A lot of tension up here on the table. This is a big round for Cody. Going to a ref's grip, still can't agree on a grip. A lot of times that happens when you have outside pullers versus inside pullers. Inside pullers want certain depth and coverage, and outside pullers are trying to climb up that hand and get the other guys off the back of their hand. So it's rare they agree on a grip. Ref's grip is very common.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Still looking for one of these Americans to get on the board and give some respect to the name America here. Derek Smith, watch Cody Merritt. Ooh, he's got a big wrist curl in there.
It was him. He cheated. It was him. Same time.
Cody's saying that Alizhan was in fact carving, when the truth is Cody Merritt triple capped that young man's thumb.
Cody trying to do everything he can.
Shoulder. Don't move. Don't move. Up. First, you. Don't move. Don't move. Ready, go!
Once again, the same situation, going into that weird spot for Alizhan where you feel his bottom two fingers going off the back of Cody's hand. Alizhan opting for the straps, letting go and going to the slip. I mean, what do you think Cody has to do to really expose Alizhan's wrist? Can he do it?
He needs to call someone in the crowd to pull out a 22 and shoot this young man in the leg. Besides that, he is in big trouble here, Derek Smith. Even that start there, you can see the bigger man running from the arm of the young Kazakhstan. If that match would have been strapped up, we would be looking at a 3-0 win from Alizhan. Listen, it is all over but the crying, Derek Smith.
It's Alizhan. All right, let's get these names right.
Same thing.
If I want it looser, I can get it looser, right?
It's good. Referee's good.
Yeah, Cody asked for a looser strap, and the referee tightened up the strap.
No, same.
Under.
Top rollers generally want loose straps, guys.
No.
Small language barrier problem there. We will correct that before East versus West 8.
Relax. First.
Can
Don't
Kody
move.
get some space here?
Don't move. One warning.
A warning, and it's a ref script right now. One warning.
Look, he's doing it too. Okay.
I do agree with Kody. There is a lot of carving happening as well, but usually the wrist curl will get the foul, but a lot of times your opponent can force by that carving. Look at the carving there. My
Don't move. Go!
Oh, Alizhan able to. Oh, that's no foul, but that's a win for Alizhan. Taking the win 3-0. Able to get that connection wrist to wrist and drive sideways, exposing the bicep, the elbow of Kody Merritt. Not able to hold up. Very impressive from the Kazakhstan puller, showing why he is a top-tier arm wrestler on the planet.
Really?
Take a look at the instant replay. You can see a surge, a stoppage. This was round one. A nice little hit from Kody, resulting in the win. Then from there, same soup warmed over there. Kody Merritt in a war. The Kazakhstan guy just so strong. Glimpses of greatness there from Kody Merritt, but in the end, all strapped up, nowhere to go, and your champion, your winner from Kazakhstan. Say his name correctly, Derek.
Alizhan Muratov.
That's exactly what I said. Here we go. The Americans shut down here. 4 straight matches. Come on, Paul Lynn and Dave Chafee.
So probably pound for pound the strongest left arm on the planet right now. Alizhan Muratov, ladies and gentlemen. I'll ask him a question in Russian and then I'll translate back to the English.
Ассаламу алейкум, қазақ елі көріп отырған. Құтты болсын. Приветствую всех зрителей, гостей данного турнира. Спасибо, что болели, поддерживали меня. Как вы видите, прошлый East-West 6 я выступил, как сказать, выступил отлично, но подготовка была не такая уж. Вот на этот турнир я, можно сказать, что очень хорошо подошел. И как вы видите, по результатам. Насчет следующего соперника. Тут в зале, кажется, сидит один. Devon, where are you? Devon! Почему ты убегаешь от меня? Почему? Почему ты дайрект не отвечаешь? Хотя отвечал, но тот раз не отвечает.
So I asked Alizhan one simple question: who's next? What does he want? He said East versus West 6. He did good, but preparation wasn't great. He prepared much better for this one. And then, of course, you heard the name. He wants to pull Devon Larratt with left arm, and he believes that's a good match for him to have. Devon, he said, why are you not answering to my messages? Alizhan Muratov, ladies and gentlemen.